This is one of the biggest sausages I've ever seen. It's so weird. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Locals Recommend. And if you're wondering why I'm squinting so much, it's because it's very hot today. But anyway, today we have a very special guest, and it's none other than my Westie friend. I'm at the West. West is the best. But anyway, today we are here in the Central West area at ABC Brickworks Market and Food Centre. And Kiara, what is your favourite hawker dish?
Still you ask me, don't you know?
Okay lah, I think if everyone go watch Eatbook, confirm no one lah. It should be the cha shao shao rou fan.
Of course. What about you? What's your favourite?
If I had to pick one, I think it would have to be Hokkien mee.
Wasted lah, because there is this guy at Eatbook who is recently unavailable, who really loves Hokkien mee also, and it's Maverick.
Oh yeah! You see, no, you never bring me out to eat Hokkien mee. Then now your attention, I have to come here and eat myself with Kiara. I mean, also can. Today we are not only here to eat, we are going to ask the locals to recommend some of their top dishes. So shall we go?
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
So Brenda here, she's a first timer at ABC Brickworks. And we want to ask, what is something you would recommend for people to try when they come here for the first time?
I think you can try fatty Cheong. It's a rice dishes, so it's quite filling.
Okay. Do you think fatty Cheong is the best place for cha shao shao rou?
I think there are better places, but here there are a lot of varieties around.
Yeah.
Within 2 months, we have been here for more than 10 times. Value for money is one thing.
Value for money.
And the food are very fresh.
Fresh. What is one dish from Bao West?
Yeah, that you recommend.
I would say most of it.
Usually I'll just have the Penang food by the center aisle. Yeah. And sometimes the roast meat store as well.
I don't know if it's the same store. There's like a naan store or something nearby here, like the North Indian food.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Sneaky Bubble Tea. Sorry Sneaky Sushi, I copied your idea, okay, because our mic isn't really working today.
Anyway, we have our first 3 dishes here.
Woo!
And first up, I think we try the drink first because we both very thirsty. It's very hot today lah.
I'm not thirsty, are you?
Oh, I mean, don't act. She's thirsty. Like thirsty.
Bubble tea in hawker center. Thoughts about it?
Very rare. And usually they are not up to standard lah compared to all the franchises out there.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I go by this mantra, right? Don't knock it until you try it.
Okay,
we try it.
We
first.
drink it first.
Yeah.
Mine is the strawberry fizz, and yours is the what?
Chendol latte. Cheers! It's pretty interesting. I can taste the coffee.
Okay.
Chendol I can also taste, but it just tastes a bit artificial. It's like a flavor. Yeah.
Okay, mine really just tastes like soda water with strawberry syrup. That's it. I think kids will like this, but maybe adults not so much because it's a little bit sweeter. Personally, I think for $3 plus, this is not really worth it. Especially right, since for $3 plus, you can easily get a good quality bubble tea out there. Now on to the main dish.
Ooh.
Shall we try the fish and chips first?
And just now the couple, they rave about it so much.
I'm very surprised at the size of the fish and chips, especially for hawker standard. And also there's a bratwurst. Yeah, it's so big.
Brenda, you are very thirsty, is it?
No, usually do you see such a huge sausage in hawker center? But for a hawker store, I think these are the biggest sausages I've ever seen. I think we have to try lah. Try to know whether the sausage and the fish and chips is good or not. Why the tartar sauce like that?
Yes, because usually normal tartar sauce is just a white with the little bits of pickled vegetables, right? But, wow, homemade! I stand at a hawker store with homemade sauces. I feel like tasting the tartar sauce. I will call it a sour tartar sauce.
Yeah, correct.
Which is good because like usually when you eat really oily food, right, you get a bit of tanginess. It will cut through the very greasy feeling.
But actually, we prefer this over regular tartar sauce. Because I think the sourness really helps.
Ooh.
It's so thick
Yes, it doesn't only look big, it's thick.
I'm impressed And the fish tastes like good quality fish.
I feel like there's a bit of a fishy taste to this fish, which is a good thing. I feel like it's of higher quality. And also the flakes, right? They are not like one big chunk. It's very small and flaky. So it really feels like the fish and chips that you would get at home.
Yeah.
Because your mom want to use the better quality.
The batter is so thin, and then it's predominantly the fish meat. And I prefer like the breaded crumb batter. Now I know what the couple mean. When they say it's quality food, now I want to try the rest of the things on their menu.
And there's the Brickworks and it's an additional $2.
Oh! You did not want to get into my mouth. Yes. Really, Samsung Guli. Oh my god. I think it's almost like the same quality as, say, the sausages I've tried at Marche that time. I like it when I bite, right? And then the first thing is there's a crisp from the skin.
Okay, what else?
And then it becomes very soft and tender. So, okay, you may leave. You want to host? It's on the fan. Yes, I want to. If I have to pinpoint an issue, it will be No, it's not. I'm very distracted by the bird.
By the bird.
If I have to pinpoint one issue, it will be that it's a little bit too salty for my liking.
I totally agree with what you said. There is that nice crunch, that nice snap from the casing.
Yeah.
And the meat is very juicy, but yeah, a bit too salty lah. I was a huge fan of sausages. And yeah, she would happily top up that $2 for a, I'll say happy ending.
Yeah.
I dare say, right, this is one of the best hawker fish and chips I've ever tried.
Wow! Shall we try the bao now?
Okay.
It's from a shop called Bao Zai.
They exist for like almost 50 years already. This is their second location. And they also handmade their bao daily at the shop. Right?
Here we have 3 different flavors. First up, we have lian rong bao, which is lotus. The next one, we have dou sha bao, which is red bean. And then the last one is the traditional cha shao bao.
What's your favorite bao to eat?
Okay, so I have a confession. I really, not even don't like it, I detest cha shao bao. I just don't like it when cha shao is in a sweet form. I prefer it when it's in a savoury form, like, cha shao fan. But okay, but for this I'm willing to try because it's handmade, right?
Yeah. Okay, maybe I try the cha shao bao, then you try the other two. Taste-wise, I wouldn't say it's amazing because I love a very saucy braised cha shao filling. So it's on the dry side, but I do give them points for having a good mix of lean and fatty meat inside.
I would say the outside, right, is a bit towards the firmer side. I think the lotus paste inside, just regular lotus paste, like nothing special.
But the ratio of like the filling to the bun is way off in a good way.
Yeah.
Very generous with their fillings. To the point where I just peel the paper, right? It's like bursting out with fillings already.
Should I try the cha shao?
Yeah, try.
Maybe the issue I've had all the while is because the sauce. Too saucy, then maybe I don't like. Well, I think it's fine then.
Is it?
Because like the filling is more towards the savoury side. Should I try the red bean?
Yeah. Like, look at this, the ratio is off, guys. It's like 9:1, and 9 being the filling, 1 being the dough. Yeah, I like this one red bean.
This is good.
Oh, it really brings back childhood memories.
Well, this is really good. It's not too sweet. And the red bean just tastes very good quality. Very authentic. You can really clearly taste the red bean. If you are here at Bao Zai, try the cha shao bao and also the red bean bun.
Which one out of the 3 do you like the most over here?
1, 2, 3. Red bean.
Okay, next up, we're gonna try the naan and butter chicken recommended by the Mark and
Aswa. Yep. This is from a shop called Skeikh Indian and Pakistani food.
Okay, so we got 2 naans here. One is the garlic naan
Yes.
and the other one is the cheese naan.
On the side, we also have butter chicken and mint sauce.
I really like that the garlic bits exist.
Yes.
Not only that, they are all over, not only in the center.
This one is really very garlicky and it's very chewy.
So this one ticks the right boxes. Chewy, aromatic, and garlic. Should we try the cheese one also?
Yes.
The more you chew, the more the cheesiness comes out.
Oh, I like this. It tastes very Western. I actually prefer the cheese naan and the garlic naan for this one.
But if you have a full experience, I feel like the garlic one will give you like consistent
Yeah.
entire naan.
Alright.
It does taste and feel a bit more healthy because there isn't that dripping grease.
It's not very, very greasy as you can see. Shall we try the butter chicken?
Yeah.
I love butter chicken. I'm confused. Because it looks like butter chicken but it doesn't really taste like butter chicken. This is not what butter chicken tastes like to me. Like it really lacks the butter taste.
Yeah. A bit more on the sweet side, plus you get more of that herby flavour. And there isn't that creamy, rich, buttery flavour also. Now we try the meat.
Yeah.
There is that very strong smoky flavour from the chicken itself. The chicken is great. Really, really happy that the chicken isn't dry. Because
Yeah.
a lot of other chicken places, the chicken cannot make it.
I usually never eat a chicken, but this one I will eat the entire plate of chicken.
Yeah. Well, usually I would just skip on the mint sauce
Yeah.
or the mint chutney, but this one it. But it's like refreshing and there's a kick of spice. I like this dish even though it's like healthier choice, bites. I think it's good
Okay, because of technical issues, our audio here is missing, so we will be doing a voiceover instead. We're now going to try two of the best known dishes here at ABC Brickworks, which are Fatty Cheong and then the Hokkien Mee.
So we got the char siu xiao rou fan from Fatty Cheong, and I think the char siu is a little bit dry. The fat to meat ratio is not exactly what I would usually go for, and I wish it had more fat.
Yeah, I totally agree with Brenda, and I also wish that there was more caramelization of the meat with the sauce.
Next up, we have the xiao rou.
Yeah, an ideal piece of xiao rou for me is when there are layers to it, so the thickness has to be there as well. But for Fatty Cheong xiao rou, a bit on the thin side, yeah.
Yeah, this one is quite thin.
Yeah, sure. It's very normal. I'm not like a xiao rou fanatic, right? But my least expectation is for the top to be crispy. But it's not.
Actually, it is, but it's just too thin that you just bite
it?
one time and it's gone. And that's not the feeling you want to get when you're enjoying a bit of xiao rou pan.
Okay, we're gonna try the chili now. The chili is damn good. The spice level also I think a bit towards the lower side. So if you don't really eat spice, you still can take the chili. Overall, it's definitely not the best I've tried. It's above average. But there are other shops that are better than it.
It might be because we love the fattier kind of char siu
Yeah.
xiao rou. If you prefer the leaner kind, this would be it.
Our next dish is Hokkien Mee from Tiong, Bahru, Sheng, and apparently people queue like over 1 hour to get this. At first look, they're a bit near the chili.
I find that right off the bat, it looks a bit too pure and innocent for me. I like my Hokkien Mee looking a bit more on like the charred side. Right now, it looks like it's missing a ton of wok hei, which I feel like is very important for Hokkien Mee. Cheers.
I would say this Hokkien Mee is not extraordinary. It's a decent plate of Hokkien Mee. Okay, but what is great is the chili.
Maybe I'm too used to food that's too greasy. Like the Hokkien Mee that I like, right, has like pork lard and pork belly slices in it.
Okay, yes.
This one feels like a very old school seafoody kind. They don't have that prawny umami flavor that makes it like
That makes it
deep
Hokkien Mee,
Hokkien Mee.
yeah.
That makes it a deep Hokkien Mee. It's a very surface Hokkien Mee. I really cannot can someone try until they taste the seafood flavor
This is different from what you eat.
this one looks wok hei AF
Okay, so our producers have tried the Hokkien Mee off camera. When she came the previous time, right, it didn't look like this. It looked a bit more like charred, and it tasted more charred. So I'm not sure if it's because we are the first batch of noodles at this timing, that's why it's like that. But I think it says something like there's a bit lack of consistency there.
What I'm trying now is more than just a consistency problem. There's also that fishiness for me that I don't know if it's from the fish sauce and also it's a bit too bland. Okay, so Brenda, first timer at ABC Brickworks Food Centre, what are your thoughts?
I would say overall, right, I like the diversity of different types of food. There's Western lah, there's Indian food, there's Malay food, Chinese food also. So everything is very diverse. Some iconic stores, I don't know if I would queue for, but some I would. How about we share our favourite together?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Sheikh,
West.
Indian and Pakistan food.
Okay, interesting. Okay, why is it your favourite?
Because I find that it's really hard to find like good Indian / Pakistani food in a hawker centre that is not only good single portion as well. And another plus would be, I feel like it's slightly healthier tasting than those really indulgent Indian food that I've tasted out there.
So my favourite for today has to be Wild West because you know how hard it is to find good quality Western food.
And I feel like you don't need to compare it with hawker centre
Yes.
standard. You can
Above
compare it
them.
with restaurants,
And I would say the fish and chips, right, is really a lot better than a lot of actual fish and chip stores out there that I've tried. Their serving portions are really huge and also affordable.
the way you like it.
Yeah.
And I do agree that the food here is really good, but at the same time I can say I'm also disappointed with those that are super well known.
This is so hard.
And then one
It's like breaking up, you know.
oh my gosh!
It's so hard because I really had high expectations for Fatty Cheong and the Hokkien Mee.
If you have tried these dishes before, let us know in the comments below if you have the same opinions as us
Yeah.
for the two. shops.
Yeah, and especially the Bahru Sheng. Maybe like they have certain days when the Hokkien be nicer. Thank you for watching this episode of Locals Recommend. If you have any recommendations for us, you can leave them down below and we might just go down and try them.
Can tell you our honest opinions on
Yes.
it. And if you like this series, you can catch more over there. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!